It's been 2.5 years since Dr. Len passed, and ever since then I've been feeling quite down.
Hey, what was that for?
To hack the system, we need to solve a quadratic equation. To solve the quadratic equation, we need to put it in this form. ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. Anything that is put into this form can be solved with a quadratic equation. This is the quadratic formula. Now, you see the a, b, and c is. A is the number that goes with the x squared term. B is the number that goes with the x term, and C is the constant. This is what it looks like once we plug the numbers into our equation. -5 plus or minus the square root of 5 squared minus 4 times 2 times -7 over 2 times 2. -5, then we can simplify it to -5 plus or minus the square root of 25, which is 5 squared, plus 16, which is what happens when you get -4 times 2 times -7. And then it is divided by 4, which is what happens when you have 2 times 2. We can simplify this again to -5 plus or minus the square root of 81 all over 4. We can then simplify it again to -5 plus or minus 9 over 4, which equals either 1 or -7 over 2, which you have two numbers because it's plus or minus. This here is the problem that we need to answer to get into the computer. Now, we need to first put it in the format we talked about earlier. We need to move everything to one side. It comes out to this. X squared plus 8x minus 1 equals 0. Then we can put everything into the quadratic equation. It looks like this. -8 plus or minus the square root of 8 squared minus 4 times 1 times -1 divided by 2 times 1. This can be simplified to -8 plus or minus the square root of 64 plus 14 divided by 2. We can then go to x equals -8 plus or minus the square root of 68 divided by 2. Then we can go to x equals -8 plus or minus 2 square root 17 divided by 2. Then, finally, we get to x equals -4 plus or minus the square root of 17. This can't be simplified any further because 17 is not a perfect square root. Now we can get into the computer.
Dr. Lund pinged his location.
Dr. Medina, I've pinged the location of the mass murderer. I've escaped. Don't worry about me. No, you know what to do.